And opening for Betty Soo was our very own Roy Schneider. Roy's a founding member of the ACMA, and he's been performing his original music throughout the United States and abroad for the past 2 decades. His songs have made him a 3-time New Folk finalist at the Kerrville Folk Festival, a contestant on NBC's The Voice Season 5, and placed him in the Telluride Acoustic Blues Competition. No Depression praised his gift for blending Southern-influenced folk, blues, country, and rock into a seamless genre with his own signature sound, demonstrating his connection to the best in the tradition of fine roots music. Roy Schneider has presence. It's impossible to dismiss him when watching him on stage. His music makes a powerful impact on the listener, and we are really happy he is available tonight to warm up the stage. Please welcome Roy Schneider.
All right, this is going to be kind of the upcoming record spoiler set. I'm going to play some stuff that's going to be, I think is going to be on the new record. You never know until the day you send it out, really. But anyway, this is was about, we're going again this year. We went to South Dakota, Montrose last year. And we got started, and we lost our alternator in Alabama, and that's where this story begins. Well, 2 days later with a busted alternator in Prattville. Still broke down in this churchy little tired old town. Gotta get to Sioux Falls by Friday night. Hoping old Ernie's gonna do us right and get us back on the road to Montrose before the sun goes down. Well, the third time's a charm, it's on and we're gone out of Prattville. Had a beautiful morning through a corner of Arkansas. Well, it's too bad we're now in a hurry as we fly on through Missouri. But so glad we're back on the road to Montrose before the sun goes down again. Yeah. 2 nights sleeping at the motor garage. Sure beats weeping in a Motel 6 or another condo lot. Sleeping at the motor garage. Yeah. Still beats weeping in a Motel 6 or yet another condo lot. And now we're flying through Iowa trying to find a good station to lighten our load before we pull into town. You know, I kind of hate to say it out loud. We might even be early for the Sioux Falls crowd, 'cause we was back on the road to Montrose before the sun went down again, yeah. Before the sun went down. I need like a gospel choir at the end. I think I got one of these little thumb dealies. Okay, here's one. You might have heard this. I think I played this a couple times here. It was a year or 2 ago. About letting go of my hometown. I was very attached to my hometown, and I got into some trouble like right in the middle of everything. You know, just like right when you're growing up and discovering a lot of things for the first time. So I've had this crazy thing where like my youth comes back whenever I go back to my hometown. It's not the same, Roy. It's not. People have moved on. People have families, including yourself. So this was just about letting go of it. We used to run this town when we were in middle school. Recognized everybody everywhere, just run around breaking the rules. Somehow we found one another through the preteen haze. Love and music brought us together to make some good old days. Benny was a football player, one of the stars of the team. Jenny was plenty sweet until you treated a little guy mean. Pat was funny and clever, Aiden was a 6-foot grin, and Eddie was a whole universe with a pseudonym. Had my first tab of LSD behind the A&P. An old Dr. Face and me, we floated all over town. We took a prize at the talent show, played a little Kiss and some Rolling Stones. Just as long as the train kept rolling, what could ever go wrong? Can't go home again, but I'm the fool who keeps on trying. You can't let go, your hometown knows where your world began. Turns it to sand, gets you running in the wind. Tore the high school down long time ago. They found asbestos in the walls with a piece of my soul. Disappearing in the throes of it all left a hole in my spirit. My good brother wrote me a song about it, but I never got to hear it. Benny's picking in a traveling band, Jenny's stuffing guns with daisies. Pat's down deep in the bottle, thank God Aiden's still crazy. Nothing left in this town for me but my sweet sister and the memories. I'll pay a visit to the cemetery and I'll be on my way. You can't go home again, but I'm the fool who keeps on trying. You can't let go, your hometown knows where your world began. Turns it to sand to keep you running in the wind. We used to run this town. Thank you. I think it's called Big Light. Man, what a big light. A feeling that you're alright. A warm fire on a cold night. A hard top in the hail. He could look you in the eyeball, make you dark in skyfall. Screw in your light bulb so you can make it shine. And you don't have to take my word. Just ask anyone who's trod upon the dirt. From a valley down in Texas to a New York City night. Man, what a big light. Man, what a big heart you carried in your life cart, like a whale in a Dodge Dart, too much to contain. So you spread it all around you, all the love that had found you, so profound you could still feel it from far away. And you don't have to take my word, marked forever by his art. Man, what a big heart. What a big heart. Man, what a big love. Big hand and a gentle shove. A prize fight in a kid glove. Just what you need. A love you can breathe in. Trust and believe in. The best kind of oxygen. If you get too high. And you don't have to take my word. Just ask anyone who's trod upon the dirt. Or got dazzled by the song they just heard. With tears in their eyes and the whole world blurred. From a valley down in Texas to New York City night. Man, what a big light. What a big heart. What a big love. Just a scared kid running from the law, a few rags tied in a sack. Didn't know which way to go, but he knew he couldn't look back. Didn't really understand what he'd done, but he had to hit the road alone. One eye peeled for trouble, one looking out for angels along the road. Hitchhiking on the highway, on a beeline out of town. He was feeling alive for the first time since the devils had chained him down. Drifting up and down the coast, always having to lay low. Well, he fell down and got kicked around, but there were angels along the road, singing, coming from the cold, my son, it's 30 degrees below. Come sit by the fire and warm your bones and tell me what you know. Can you share my last cup of broth? And you don't owe me a dime. Just promise me one thing, my son. Pass it on down the line. Down the line. Pass it on down the line. Don't keep a kind gesture down in your pocket. Just pass it on down the line. I think I messed it up already. Just in case. Well, the kid would take shelter just as long as he could and then get back on the road again. And everyone he loved was so far behind, though he tried hard to make new friends. So he put his love in an old guitar and it kept him sane and whole until he settled underneath the wings of an angel along the road, singing, coming from the cold, my son, it's 30 degrees below. Come sit by the fire and warm your bones. Tell me what you know. We can share my last cup of broth, and you don't owe me a dime. Just promise me one thing, my son. Pass it on down the line. Down the line. Pass it on down the line. Don't keep a kind gesture down in your pocket. Just pass it on down the line. Well, the kid grew up, I guess you could say. And he's had a share of ups and downs. Through love and pain, sunshine and rain, and the world keeps turning around and round. He's got a couple kids that both are grown and gone, and another coming up the track. Every day in some kind of way he tries to give a little something back. Singing, coming from the cold, my friends, it's 30 degrees below. Come sit by the fire and warm your bones. Tell me what you know. We can share my last cup of broth. Hey, don't owe me a dime. Just promise me one thing, my friend. Pass it on down the line. Down the line, pass it on down the line. Don't keep a kind gesture down in your pocket, just pass it on down the line. Down the line, pass it on down the line. Don't keep a kind gesture down in your pocket, don't wrap it up, don't try to lock it, just pass it on. Pass it on down the line. Thank you. All right, here we go. All right, band. I'd been listening to a lot of Blaze Foley when I wrote this. Ain't no hold on. Ain't no shuffling around this Texas town. No, all just trying to keep the dust clouds down. Ain't seen no rain around here since I don't know when. Ain't seen no green since way back then. Fly away, there ain't no rain come today. You better go on home, teach your children well. Honey, put out that twinkle in your eye. Don't want to set the house on fire. You can't get no loving in a living hell. Please fill the well, 'cause it's dry, dry, dry. Come fill my cup, I don't feel too well. Ooh, I don't feel too well. See the sun beating down on the withering corn. Dry, dry, dry. Like to make you wish you never was born. On is walking on kindling all day long. Dry, dry, dry. One lazy little match and we could all be gone. Oh yeah, ladybug, ladybug, fly away. Ain't no rain clouds today, you better go on home. Teach your children well. Honey, put out that twinkle in your eye. Don't want to set the house on fire. Can't get no loving in a living hell. Oh please, fill the well, 'cause it's dry, dry. Come fill my cup, I don't feel too well. I don't feel too well, no. Looking up high, dry, dry. Yeah, he got his arms open up wide to the sky. Crying, Lord, why have you forsaken me? I just need some rain to feed my family. crying, dry, dry. Oh, I'm thirsty, Lord, you know my crops are dying. Ladybug, ladybug, fly away. There ain't no rain coming today. You better go on home, teach your children. Wanna put out that twinkle in your eye. Don't wanna set the world on fire. You can't get no loving in a living hell. Oh, fill the well, 'cause it's dry, dry, dry. Come fill my cup, I don't feel too well. I don't feel too well, well, 'cause it's dry, dry. I don't feel too well. But I do feel really well. Thank you for letting me do this, and what an honor.